Good morning. Let me go to YouTube and make sure everything is up and running properly. Have to do that because you never know how YouTube can mess around. Well, sometimes it's YouTube, sometimes it's OBS that does the wacky thing. So I just want to make sure, double check everything look like the way it's supposed to. Alrighty. Good morning, Rob. Okay, so let's get going here. Let me see. My brother did send me a couple of texts this morning, so let me read them. I'm gonna read him verbatim of what he wrote me because he and I had been exchanging quite a lot of texts over the weekend about the real estate market. This is what he wrote. I can tell right here in Boston, right opposite of our building, there is supposed to be a new high-rise taller than our building. My brother lived right downtown Boston. For anyone that live that have been to Boston, his high rise is fairly new. I think it was built 2000, 2002, I think, which is fairly new, right? It's a high rise. It is 2 blocks away from Chinatown, if you know that area well. It's near the theater district. Okay, nice area. It's a $1 million plus condo. His condo is literally 575 square feet. It's a 1 bedroom condo, and he's way high. He paid premium for the height and the view. He bought that. I believe he bought it for 500 something thousand dollars. Right now, it's valued like 1.2 million or something insane. Okay, let me see. So let me read. Okay. Right opposite from our building, there's supposed to be a new high-rise taller than our building. It is all delayed indefinitely now. They stopped building new condo buildings, and the ones that are already built have so many units unsold. Condo price in Boston dropped like a rock already. 6 months ago, a condo below us, same size, would list for 900K. No one is biting at the price of 820 after 4 weeks in the market. The bright side, real estate tax will be lower this year. They all dropped the appraised value for taxes. Okay, so that's his take on real estate as far as downtown Boston, the shrinky part of Boston. Okay, so one of the things that I want many people to do, and this is a very common thing with a lot of people. Okay, whenever I talk to people about economy, undoubtedly, undoubtedly, I usually get the not I would say the opposite view, but a lot of people, the average people, they look at the world through what they see outside. They look at the world based on what they see immediately in their neighborhoods or where they go to work. Okay, a lot of people are boxed in to what they see. Um, for those that don't know my other channel, I have a channel that I'm not very active lately because I'm busy with other things, but it will be more active probably next month and going forward. More active, not like super active, but I call it boxless. Okay, because part of that philosophy of thinking is that I think a lot of people can't think outside of the box, and sometimes the box is where they live. Okay, they just can't fathom how the economy can be bad or good. It's like a person do poorly. If you live in a poor neighborhood, right? and you struggle with your living environment, your job, you likely will say, what are people talking about? A good economy. My job still sucks. My pay still sucks. This, the same thing. Transfer that kind of thinking into where you are right now. A lot of people, a lot of young people think the same way. They just can't. I look at my son and his friend and the way they talk. They are oblivious of anything. They have no concept of many things. Okay, and sadly, a lot of adults. My son is 15. A lot of his friends are the same age. A lot of adults think the same way. They can't fathom a view that is not right here, okay? Unless it is an inch away from their faces. They just can't see anything beyond that. And it is extremely difficult for me to get into any kind of intelligent conversation with people like that, okay? My mind have a really hard time compromising stupidity, all right? I can't. I'm better off just walk away from people than trying to educate them because it's pointless. A lot of people, like I said, we live in a world that highlight very clearly now that a lot of people that know nothing believe in everything. Yes, I said this many times. We live in a society that a lot of people know nothing, but they believe in everything. Whatever they heard on TV, the news, they believe. Okay, it's so easy for people to believe what they hear from other people than to dig deep into things, to learn, to understand, and to decipher things for themselves. That's not the way I think. Okay, I don't listen to anybody. I I discount just about anything that come out of anyone's mouth. Okay, I discount completely because I rather find out the truth myself. I don't listen to anybody, but that's just the way I operate. Okay, so all right, let's move on. The news on JetBlue, I'm not happy about that. Okay, if you've been following me now on my channel for the past 4 months, I talk about this many times. I do not like to invest or own battleground stocks. And a lot of people just like, oh, what are you talking about? Every stock need, it need every stock need catalyst to move. Okay, there's a big difference between catalyst and a battleground. Twitter is in a battleground. Okay, I'm so glad I sold Twitter at 50, 51, whatever it was, 48. I started to sell Twitter. I don't need that crap. Okay, I don't need issues. I try to avoid issues as often as I can. Look like Twitter. I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna visit the gap fill, and it's gonna go lower. And who knows? Okay, if this deal fell through, I said this before. I just got 4 price drop notification from Zillow. Real estate is fine. What are you talking about? It's fine. Head shaking. I did a quick math this morning before the 4 notification of price drop on Zillow that I just got in the last 30 seconds. So far, I had 40 plus price drop notification in the month of May. That is more than April and March combined. Okay? More than the previous 2 months combined on price drop. So chew on that. Okay? If anybody want to debate with me that real estate market is fine because somebody on CNBC tell you that it is great, you want to bet? How much do you want to bet it's not fine? Lots of earnings this week. Be very careful. Okay, this is the kind of week that I told my brother over the weekend, and even this morning, I reiterated, do not buy. Earning is out a lot from Home Depot. Earning is coming out this week. I think tomorrow. You got Walmart, also earnings coming out. Target, also earnings coming out. It's a lot, a ton of earnings is coming out this week, okay? A ton, a lot. So especially tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow and Wednesday, there are so many from Home Depot to Target to Walmart, so many. So be very careful, okay? This is the week that can spook the market, and good report might get slammed and bad report will get smashed, okay? So be very careful. Don't be a hero. Don't buy into anything. If you want to gamble, good luck. If you want to buy something before earning news because you think it's gonna rip, the big guy is saying, no, 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 no. Sit on your hand, okay? This is not the week. This is not the environment to tempt fate, to take chances and to put your eggs in a basket of hope. USO, a little bit of weakness, that's okay. I'm fine with my USO. Like I said, I have all the way until June 10th to cover my put position, so I'm not in a hurry. But what if USO come down to the 20 MA? I will start covering. I will start closing my put for sure at the 50. That's what I did last time. Okay, I'm not greedy. I don't need to be greedy. I'm fine with this $5 potential range of making money. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. All right, so let it be. TLT, both TNX and TLT are cooperating right now. Okay, so TLT is going higher, not much, but at least it's not cliff diving, which we do not want to see. TNX, same thing. All right, it's hovering around this thing, but that's okay. You don't want, trust me, if TNX does this, if TNX go from 29 level to 31 level, something is bad is going to happen to the equity market. Okay, so for now, if it's going sideways, hanging around the 20 MA, it might not hurt the equity market. Okay, we don't want bonds to hurt the equity market. Would I invest in CD right now? My answer is no, not yet. Why? If the Fed is going to raise rate another half a point in a few weeks, and then another half a point in a few weeks, wait until the rate will go higher. What's the point of buying a CD right now when you can get another 1% higher in a month? Just wait. It will go higher. Let's see, gold. We talk about gold. Yeah, I mean, I bought so small, okay? 15 share, that's nothing. That's fine. I'm not adding to this, okay? The big guy is saying, you know, if you want to dabble, for sure, you know what he's doing? He's waiting for the big flush down here, okay? If you want, it's not that far. 165 is not that far, okay? Can gold get down there? Absolutely. Would you buy? Would I jump in and buy, go from 15 to 50 in a hurry, or to 100 in a hurry? Yeah, in a hurry down there, okay? But for now, no rush, okay? The big guy rather see this thing do something like another green day and perhaps close the gap first, right? He will be more confident if this thing can close the gap. But for now, it's okay to just leave it alone. GDX, same thing. If this thing get down to 28, 29, yeah, been down there 3 times. and bounce nicely. Okay, so we can be patient. I bought a little bit up here, a little tiny little bit up here, even less than GLD because I wasn't sure. Okay, and I'm glad I did small. Let me stress again, buy small, very small. By small, I mean like less than 20 share. Okay, don't think that when I say small is 100 shares. No, right now it's better to have cash. Cash is very nice to have. Let's see what's going on with QQQ. QQQ is a little bit soft, but the big guy liked what he saw in the QQQ, but it need to show him he's not bullish or bearish, okay, on the QQQ. This was nice, okay, but in many ways, he wished this was not too strong. This is almost too strong because it got to a key trend, right? And now it's gonna test it. And if it failed, then it might drift down again. So for him, it's just like, it would have been nicer if it was a good day, Friday, but down here to give a chance for him to buy in and ride it up. But the fact that it went up too much, too fast, and it got to the resistance, and now it's gonna struggle. So he's not bullish or bearish. He's just like, stay out. He's not, you know, two green candle. Unfortunately, it at a spot of contention. Amazon, same thing here. Okay, he liked it. He liked the move, but at the same time, he just like, now what? He want to see if this thing hold. Same thing with the QQQ. Okay, what I'm saying right here is gonna be very similar to just about every NASDAQ related stocks. You might want to put your stop at the low of day, okay, of Friday, in case this thing reverse. Okay, so for him, it's a do nothing right now. Put a stop right here at 21.56 in case this thing give. Okay, and this go with just about any stock that get the two candle that we see. All right, so apply that so that you don't have to ask me like what to do with anything. It's the same thing across the board. Okay, same thing with Google. For sure, he would recommend sell some at the 20 MA if they get there for whatever reason. But have your stop at 22.72. Okay, because you might come down here again. This is not over. Okay, this is not over. SMH, same thing here. If you didn't sell up here at the 20 MA, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, that was a gift Friday. This gift negate for almost the entire week last week, right? From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, boom. If you bought anytime from Monday through Thursday, you're in the money. Get out. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Qualcomm, same thing here. They're all the same, okay? I hate to just repeat myself. Same thing. If you bought it, if you want to chase it, you can. Have your stop. Low up day Friday. In case this thing hit, if you buy into Qualcomm, be ready to pull the trigger at 138.45, the 20 MA. Okay, be ready. But for sure, have your stop. Let's look at the defensive stuff. McDonald's, 243, look like it's gonna come down again. Yeah, once again, if you want to throw an order in of McDonald's at 242, it's not a the risk reward is like even Steven. Okay, it's not like, oh, it's such a great buy at 242. Why? Because it can dump down to 237. Okay, but the upside is 248. Okay, so it's pretty much, I wouldn't say 50-50, but it's not a bad trade, right? If you, McDonald is about as good as a recession trade as you can get. So that's why it's doing this, okay? Trust me, McDonald's is doing this compared to the rest of the market that are way worse because it is in the safety zone. Pfizer, it's okay. Where would I sell my little Pfizer? 51. Where would I buy my Pfizer? 49. I would. I did not add to Pfizer. But I should have a stop right there. But it's okay. Like I said, it's if you want to, you can have your stop right there for low of day. You can put a low of day stop on just about any stock you wish as far as last Friday, okay? Because you want to protect that. Because a lot of stock last Friday is higher than where they were all of last week. Just like Pfizer, see, look, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Have a stop there. That's a key point of 200 MA, right? It doesn't matter if I have 20 share. Stop right there because it's in the money. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Why talk about it? Do it. The big guy will be wagging his finger at me for not putting in the stop religiously. Pfizer. Boom, 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 boom. What's it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I will put a stop. Low of day Friday was 49.68. Not very far away from where we are. Okay, not very far. $49.68. $49.65. Good for 60. Yeah. Let's do it. Order place. It's there. The 200 MA is 49.6. Okay, so it's there. It's right there. Where would I buy it back? Below 49. Okay, if the market dump and this thing dropped to 48 something, then I buy back. No big deal. Why not? Save myself 60, 70 cents or a dollar. Save myself 1.5%, 2%. I do it. Okay, let me get back to, let's take a look at other safety stuff that we like. Anthem. We love Anthem. I did not buy Anthem. I'm waiting for Anthem. In fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set an alert right here. Okay, 475. Because I want to buy it down here. Below. Nibble. Create. So if it get down to 475, it will let me know that I should put an order in for 472-ish because, yeah, it's testing the channel, right? The channel low. It's getting there. How about UNH? UNH is testing a couple of support bouncing. I like both, okay? You can buy either one. Which one has a lower multiple? Which one have a lower PE? Does it matter? UNH PE is 26.5. Anthem PE is 19. No, yeah. If you want to go with pure a better protection play, perhaps go with Anthem instead of UNH, because you know some bots are going to key into the PE when a selling starts, so you might get a better valuation with Anthem. Okay, that's all. But I like them both. The other one, Humana. Humana is the least that I like because it's in no man's land. It's like cluster in this moving average cluster right here. If it break down here, yes. But for now, I would not want to own Humana. It's the least of my favorite of those three. LH, one of my fave. Do nothing. Okay, I like this, but no. 3 red, 1 green, blah. Okay. Would I like to buy this thing down here at 230 down here? Yeah. Let's test this baby. Let's test that 230 level. Okay. Very low PE. Okay. LH. PE is like single digit, like not single. I was wrong. 11. The PE is 11. But the reason why is because their earning and revenue is declining from less COVID testing. That's why the stock has been suffering the last 6 months. Earning last year, 2021, was $28.52. That's huge. Earning for 2022 is projected to be less than 20 bucks. Okay, because of course less COVID testing. Okay, that's why you had the sharp decline. Okay, that's why you had this decline from the all-time high of 317. That's a lot. From 317 to 240 something. You're talking about a 25% kind of move. Okay, so it has take the beating because of less COVID testing. Okay, so that's okay. But think about it. Even at, okay, so right now the analyst is projecting that the decline of COVID will persist all the way through 2023, where earning will bottom out at $18, and then going forward in 2024 and 2025, it's going to go back to almost $23. So take those numbers with a grain of salt. I don't believe those numbers. I think LH will beat those numbers. That's why I am more bullish on LH and DGX. Now, DGX, I would not touch it here, down here, okay, 132. It's been very clear that 132 has been a very good spot for Quest Diagnostic. Sure, if this give, can it go down to 125? Yeah. Okay, but DGX is also pretty cheap as far as fundamental speaking. DGX is trading at 9 PE. Okay, so when it comes down to recession fear, there you go, low PE. XLV, which I like, but I'm not gonna buy it here. Would I buy XLV at 125? Absolutely. Okay, absolutely. XLP, where would I buy it? I'm waiting for the breakdown, but to me, anytime that XLP get anywhere near the 200 MA, oh come on, you gotta buy. Okay, look, 3 times. Sure, it dipped below each time a little bit, but that was the all in. This is back up the truck moment here. Okay, if you buy in each one of the 3 occasions here, you may have suffered for 3 days or less, and then you enjoy this move. Okay, so big fan of XLP. I'm waiting down here, waiting. Okay, unless there's any other specific questions, I will move on with my day. And one thing that we have not looked at in a long time is the banks. How ugly are they? Ugly. Ugly. Yeah. The bank is smelling recession all day long. Goldman Sachs. Oops. Goldman Sachs. Yeah. Morgan Stanley. Wells Fargo. Yeah. It's just ugly. Okay. It's brutal. Tesla. Tesla. 766. If you bought Tesla at 700 or below, take your gain. What are you waiting for? It stalled out at a key resistance, key support. Okay, so it didn't just get here and stop for a reason, for a random reason. Don't be greedy. Okay. At the minimum, have your stop at the low of day Friday, which is 751. If you bought Thursday, doesn't matter if you bought at 730, 720, 700, whatever, have your stop at 751.57. It would be a shame to give up all of that gain on Friday, right? How about the one that was really ugly for a while? Shopify. Oh, nope, I'm not touching Shopify. I don't care how many green candle it has. I'm not touching it, okay? I'm not touching it. This thing can go back to the 300 bucks in a heartbeat. What an ugly chart, my God. Does it even need a 10-for-1 stock split anymore? Let's see, we talk about Facebook. Facebook is doing okay, all right? It's struggled at the 20 MA for the last week. Not much to do. Can it gap fill down here at 180? Yes. I would buy back the Facebook share that I sold at 208, whatever it was I sold. I would buy that back where? Gap fill, 181. Okay, I'm waiting for that to repurchase what I sold right down there. I think that's covered it. Nothing exciting. Oh, let's do one more. Palo Alto. Oh my goodness, goodness gracious! All that cybersecurity fear. That was disappointing right here. This was nice, and then it broke every single thing until it hit a nice support. Okay, this is not random. This spot right here is not random. It's been here twice before, and it held, and it's holding. Okay, so it's okay. Now, if you were brave and bought Palo Alto down here at the 465, 470 level, the gap fill 501 should be an area of concern. Okay, watch that like a hawk. If Palo Alto get up there and reject real quickly, you might want to get out quickly. If not, the 200 MA, okay, 514 should be an area. So there's a couple of spots of concern that you should take some profit if you bought down here. The gap fill and the 200 MA. Pay attention to that. For sure. For sure. Oh, one quick thing. Last Friday, I talked about 30,000 on Bitcoin was my key area. So I did sell whatever I bought below 30. I sold all of it at 29.9. So I still have some, but everything that I bought below 30 down to 26, whatever it was, 28, 26, whatever, all out, gone, 29.9. Um, I think that covered everything, you know. I did not ask him about BTC, but I'm pretty sure he think in line with what I think as far as get out. Let's see. Before I go, let's take a look at BTC. That was ugly. Um, I got out at 29.9 sometime over the weekend. I believe the big guy is looking for 32 up there. He might still have some. I still have some. Okay, I didn't sell everything, but I think it will be tough sledding for Bitcoin given the nature of Luna and all the other shitcoin doing so poorly. The fear is high. Fear is high with crypto. Okay, so nothing we can do there. Um, Ethereum, I think, fell off the bed. Yeah, Ethereum. I have to check with him if he still have any Ethereum. I know he sold. I know he bought as well, but I'm not sure at which point did he buy and if he still have it. I need to ask him. Okay, so but for now, that's all I can tell you. USO, not much going on there. Anywho, be careful, people. Um, I'm not gonna do a lot of trading today or tomorrow or Wednesday. Earnings are coming out a ton. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of craziness going on in the next 3 days, and it's best to stay out if you're not fast to trade. And that's it, folks. See you later. Be careful.